your asset. Just think about it as, I own this, I'm gonna make money. For purposes of this course, when you get into accounting and finance, there's a different philosophy relative to asset and liability, and in some cases it's both. In some cases it can be both. Okay, so, but for purposes of this Business 101 course, if you will, just about everything is an asset from a pure business perspective, because your objective is, I'm going to get a new office, I want to get a new vehicle, company run. On day one, those are designed to make you money, although in some cases they can be considered liable. I'm not disagreeing with you. I just don't want there to be a disagreement relative to where they should go on the balance sheet. Bought a car, in this course, asset. If you put liability, you're not gonna balance your balance sheet. That's all I'm gonna say. So you can put it where you want, but consider it an asset. That's plain and simple as I can provide. But we are gonna discuss liability, so don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. So when we get to this point, you purchased a vehicle today for $35,000. I expect to see that under the asset. Okay? Even though you can argue it's a liability. But for the purpose of the course. Good? Okay, all right. I just want to make sure we are clear. Make sure we're all clear. All right. So, what do you guys want to talk about from a business? What questions do you have before we get into this economy, mixed economy, planned economy, about business? Do you have any basic questions?
Yeah.
Say again?
Yeah.
How do you, say, I got my shoe business, sometimes I do good sales, sometimes I don't.
Mhm.
How do you, like, keep going? Cause sometimes I just be like, I'm not gonna do this no more, I'm over it.
Okay.
What keeps you going?
Let me ask you a question. Do you have a good base that buys your shoes or whatever? Let's use your example, shoes. Do you have a consistent base that comes back to buy your shoes?
Like, you mean like clientele?
Yes. Okay. So now, so let's work on the okay? What can you do to energize that I mean, how do you know, if you know your base, they bought stuff from you, maybe once, but maybe 10 times. What can you do to energize your base?
Keep getting the style shoes that they like,
Mm-hmm.
that's selling, that's not really doing good.
Customer feedback.
Yeah, I do those.
That D, that delta represents change. You may have to change because now that one shoe that you sold, maybe they don't like that kind anymore. But if you change something up about it, or change the way you approach it, maybe you ask them. Who said feedback? Okay, ask them. Market research, okay? So who's my market research, gentlemen? What would you do from a market research standpoint to help her out? She's hired you as her market person.
Well, I guess I can't really use her shoes as an example, because I'm not in the shoe industry, but I use my real estate as an example.
Okay.
And I know for like buyer market or seller's market, knowing who's moving in, what new business came and landed here, and kind of employees that might be coming in, so I know that we have an influx of personnel coming here, so that's the time to buy more properties, because they're gonna want to live in the property, make money. So
Okay.
I research ahead of time, knowing the company, again, our prime example for DC, Michigan, example, they're coming here, they're probably already here. People beforehand, just the research, when they were coming, and bought blocks and blocks of properties.
Okay, so now let's apply what you just said to her shoes. Business is business. What you sell is perfect for you, but the pure business part of that will apply to her. Who said seasonal? Okay, so let's talk about helping her. What you just said.
So, I guess for her, I would probably say, just looking at the trends of what people are wearing and what are new hot stuff out there, and then find shoes that kind of mimic that, and then get different colors and.
Okay, what happens sometimes when you're running a business this is what you do. You got your blinders on because you know, hey, I did well last year. Doesn't work. You're not doing out there, if you're not out there doing just as he suggests, then you should do this like every 3 months or so. See what else people are doing. Because the dynamics are that 3 months that you don't do well can tank you for the whole year. So you have to be careful. So I agree with him in that market research is important. Once you've made that one shoe and you know that everybody's happy, you look for the next one.
You mean like Facebook, like advertising, when you say market research, is that what you mean? Like
What
social
he's
media?
saying is, you have to look at what the society is bringing to you. Yes.
That's why there's like 50 different styles of Jordans out there. Cause you know, they keep changing the products every year.